on the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Killam. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Scotty Barnes. R.J. Barrett is out. There with Lowry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Anderson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Indiana, at the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. They'll be topping out there with Nesmith. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that's a luxury for Barnes to be able to square up and get to the basket.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. That's good from Barnes. And Clark for the Pacers. Pacers, a team you used to play for, the trade in 2022 for Tyrese Halliburton, charting a new course for the franchise.
Boy, he's been such a phenomenal catalyst for this surge in Pacer basketball recently. A gifted floor general, loves to be able to get out and play in the open court, is a magnetizing force in positivity for this Pacer team. Great teammate, great leader, and really is the face of the franchise currently.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in, and that one's good. Barnes.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Neesmith. Back to Zubats. Now Neesmith in the game against Boston. Very impressive. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Knocking down their first 6 shots. What an offensive start for this team.
Here's Nembhard. And that one is hammered home.
How's that for a finish? Surprise, surprise. Nembhard showing he's got some ups.
Lowry from outside. Toppin pulls it in. Now the Pacers with it. It's a 10-point game. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barnes outside. Back to Lowry. Poked away. Stolen by McConnell. Barrett against Nembhard. Good. Nice job down low. Nembhard's got his second bucket tonight.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Brown is checked in for Joppin. Jarris Walker comes in for Aaron Neesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. And here's McConnell following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Pass to Walker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Walker. It's stolen by DeRozan for the three. And the Raptors hit again from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Off the inbound pass. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to McConnell. It's up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And as the NBA season rolls on, GA, what's one of the biggest challenges this time of the schedule?
I'd say maintaining your level. It's so hard to be consistent throughout the season, and it's really about the mental side of the game. It's so tough to stay locked in.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Spurs. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Raptors, they're playing well. You see good communication on both ends. A real solid year for them so far. They deserve that top 5 ranking.
1:33 left in the first quarter of the game. Wants to get it to Brown and does.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Barnes outside. It's Martin on the wing. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. And here's Barnes for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. And, of course, a knockdown shooter from the perimeter, ranking 3rd in field goal percentage from beyond.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Zubac. Fader on the way. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist.
Zubac doesn't look for that mid-range shot a lot, but when he does, he's pretty efficient with it.
Back to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shoots from 12, and he drops that one in. DeRozan's got 17 now.
He can't miss, at least not on those first 6 attempts. He is scorching out there. Flamethrower.
Drains the three-pointer.
The true marksman from behind the arc. Halliburton has that light always on green.
Pass to DeRozan. Knocked away. Stolen by Walker. Goes up. And Walker throws it down hard.
And, Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
McConnell and Nimhard at guard. Out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. 4th, Emmanuel Quickly.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Here's Nemhard, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the whistle blows again to DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors, Kyle Anderson.
Goes up off the inbound, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Usually the one setting others up. This time McConnell gets the benefit of the hot pass for himself.
Fade away, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Toppin throws it down.
Toppin, so much fun to watch. Put that on the highlight reel.
Here's Battle. It's good from long range. Battle's got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. And that one's good, Leonard.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add. Up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And the Pacers call time here. That clock's something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked. The art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution
Zubats is checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Martin's checked in for the Raptors. Neesmith, the pass to Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson with the block.
Stellar D from Anderson right there. Sometimes players, I think, underestimate his length.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Clock is at 3. Shot from the inbound. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Zubats.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Well, with Zubats, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Lobs it up for Zubats. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He can do that. Zubats might not seem all that athletic, but I tell you, he's strong and more agile than you think. He puts a whipping on that rim.
That one goes. Count it.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Pacers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 80? 82% as a unit.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. Outside, Walker. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Shed. It's Martin on the wing. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Halliburton for 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Most of these guys in the league love the three-point answer. Halliburton is no exception.
Barnes finds Martin. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now. A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Outside Leonard. Halliburton with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Toppin, good. Toppin's got 9 points in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And Halliburton to the rim.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some
of the first half.
And so it's Toronto.
Your Pacers, 57. Toronto.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Bernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He tallied 6 3-point shots and made the opposing D have to constantly keep track of him on the perimeter. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers' first half?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. The coach is actually ripping into the defensive end. He need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So for Toronto right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Lowry out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Scotty Barnes and Murray Boyles in at the 5 down low. Pacers trail by 14. The drive by Zubac and the dunk by Zubac.
This is why you can't give Zubac lanes to the bucket. I mean, he uses those long strides effectively to get his hoop.
Leonard kicks to Barnes. Lowry for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Halliburton. Down low. Halliburton puts it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Barrett inside the 3-point line. And the Raptors take on 2 more.
Man, I tell you, hard to guard Barrett any better than that. At times, he's capable of taking and making the tough shot.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Tyrese Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Brown is... in for Zubac. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Barnes passes to Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Indiana with it. McConnell with it. 5 points in the game. Takes a three. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 5.
Nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Toronto calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys started to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And then for Toronto, Battle's checked in. And quickly in for R.J. Barrett. Here's Battle. Drops in the tray. Battle's got 20 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Going inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Yes, sir. Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. That's tipped. Nembhard, the pass to McConnell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Indiana ball.
Now that we have a second, and the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review, coach's challenge or not. I mean, you seldom get into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession so critical. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout. So that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
2 on the clock. Toppin. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Toppin's got 17.
That's exactly where Toppin wants to attack you, inside at close range.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Anderson with the double team. Walker with a clean look, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And he stays with it. And that one's good. Battle's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pass to Battle. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
3 points.
Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brown outside. Now Nembhard, Lowry covering, and good that time. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Timeout call the Pacers. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
DeRozan passes to Battle. Here's Shed. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ball's knocked loose. Zubac kicks to Halliburton. So it's Toronto holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jones is out there with Jackson. Then there's Shepard, and it's Furphy in a power forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hand. Nice.
Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Brown is checked in for Indiana. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball. basketball at a much earlier age now.